So going in to see The Railwayman, I was nervous about seeing it, more so because there had been a run of hard-hitting films based on true stories. I wasn't really sure how much more brutality I could take. The Railwayman, based on the personal account of the exact same name, tells the story of Eric Lomax and his horrific journey through life as a prisoner in a Japanese war camp during World War II. It is a surprise to see Colin Firth as Lomax, but that isn't a negative as well. It's just almost a certain comfort until darkness sets in and we witness the painful nightmare that his character is still being haunted by. What was frustrating in certain scenes that it basically felt rushed and going so far as to completely remove key events of the story. Some scenes needed more time spent on them to engage the viewer and to understand the remorse and redemption between prisoner and monster. Jeremy Irvine is outstanding as young Lomax with a charm and vulnerability that reduces to almost tears when the scenes of violence and horrific torture ensue. The way the story fits from present day to back in time is cleverly shot and keeps the viewers on their toes without being confusing at the same time. But I found myself predicting correctly when this was about to happen, as Firth kinda gives it away with an emotional stare off camera, and the soundtrack changes dramatically too. The Railman is beautifully shot with a haunting and memorable soundtrack. The acting is excellent and the story is really interesting and emotional, but I wasn't exactly blown away. I felt that despite it being a true story, I didn't feel like it was, if that makes sense. I wasn't even convinced by the ending either. After watching The Railwayman, I was left asking for more passion, more depth and more explanation into a tragic and horrifying true event that changed so many brave soldiers' lives. 3 out of 5, average.
I have a particular interest in knowing what happened here. What happened to these men?
It will be open again tomorrow morning. Perhaps you could return then.
I'm afraid this won't keep till tomorrow. I'm surprised you don't recognize me.
The website for all your media needs is here. For reviews and trailers on the latest games, music or films, visit mediapig.co.uk.
Smile when you smile at